Good morning, children. Welcome to Mahila Samaja online class. Class 5th standard, subject English. Today I am going to teach the continuation part of the lesson, The Cat in the Ghat. Before going to start the remaining part, once we recall what we have learnt in previous class. Here, The Cat in the Ghat is a rhyming story. The story is about Uncle Sandy who likes his camera so much and he always keeps camera with him. And when he was a little boy, unlike his friends, he did not dream of a fancy toy. When he grew up, he became a wildlife photographer while his friends became doctors, engineers and dance choreographers. Uncle Sandy did not want to work in big offices, but he wanted to take pictures of snakes, crocodiles and tortoises. So he decided to leave his family and friends. On his first expedition to the Western Ghats, he had his first encounter with a mysterious cat. This cat color was grey. So he decided to visit the Western Ghats. And his plan was to speak to animals along the way to get clues about this cat. So he began his journey at the foothills of the Ghats with the summer sun. And he thought that look for water holes, as he knew that's where the animals would put down to drink water. So first he met Mr. Tiger, then he met elephants, a family of elephants bathing in a pond. Next, he encountered lion-faced monkey, mean a lion-tailed macaque. He asked this monkey about grey cat. So, monkey said the way to meet the frog. The frog lives in underground, hiding from the sun's glare. He was very clever and knows the whole jungle inside and to fold. So, Uncle Sandy was so eager to look for the froggy, that's why he left without saying thank to the monkey. Let us see next what happened. Left, right, Uncle Sandy marched, walking through a row of trees that were arched. Then he saw a tree very tall with a big beehive that was just about to fall. Here already I told you it's a rhyming story. Observe children, here first last word of the first line rhymes with last word of the second line. Marched, arched, tall, fall. Isn't it children? See, Uncle Sandy, he was very eager to look for Froggy. That's why left, right, Uncle Sandy marched. Marched means moved in order as soldiers, walking through a row of trees that were arched. Arched means here curved. He saw a tree very tall. See, children, you can see on this chrono very tall trees and a big beehive. Here, beehive means house for bees. Then, "Ribbit, ribbit," said the frog, but Uncle Sandy could not see it through the fog. "Oh, you are the man who comes in search of a cat? I heard about you from a clever little bat," said Uncle Sandy. "Please, will you tell me where he is? I will give you an exotic flower, an iris." "Ribbit, ribbit," said the frog. Ribbit, ribbit, the sound made by frog. Uncle Sandy could hear the sound, but he could not see the frog because it threw the fog, thick mist. So Froggy asked Uncle Sandy, "Is you are the man who comes in search of a cat?" Froggy asked Uncle Sandy, and Froggy came to know about Uncle Sandy from a clever little bat. Here, clever, brilliant, opposite, dull or foolish. Now, Uncle Sandy asked the frog, "Please, will you tell me where he is?" Uncle Sandy asked the frog about the grey cat. If Froggy tell where the cat, he would give, Uncle Sandy would give to Froggy exotic flower. Exotic means not native. Here coming from or typical of a distant foreign country. An iris. Here iris means kind of flower. See, you can see here flower on the screen. Uncle Sandy offered the Froggy. If Froggy tell the place where cat lives, he would give iris to frog. The frog was purple in color. He is the only one of his kind in India, Nasica Batrakas. The frog told him that he would meet a tribesman who would know where the cat lived and would guide him. Uncle Sandy nodded, still in shock. He had just seen the most extraordinary frog. What was the color of the frog? The color of the frog was purple. It is the only kind of frog in India. The scientific name of purple frog is Nasica batrakas. What is the scientific name of purple frog? Nasica batrakas. So, the frog told Uncle Sandy he would meet tribesman. Here tribe means group under a chief. In Kannada what we say? Budakattu Jananga. If Uncle Sandy meet tribesman, who would tell him where the cat live and he would guide Uncle Sandy. So Uncle Sandy nod his head but still in shock. Uncle Sandy was very shocked because the frog was extraordinary. It was an extraordinary frog. He had never seen like this frog. That's why he was still shocked. Then, as he went further into the forest so thick, he saw that the trees were getting fewer very quick. "People cut trees," he said. to make products very cheap, and the poor animals, they have no place to sleep. These jungles are their homes, you see, just like our houses back in the city, sad and disheartened by the state of affairs. Uncle Sandy decided to say a silent prayer. Uncle Sandy took information from Frog and he went further to meet tribesman. See, he went into the thick forest, but entered the forest, the trees were getting fewer because the people cut trees. Already you have learnt, isn't it? Deforestation. Deforestation means cutting down trees. People cut trees because of their greediness to earn money easily, isn't it, children? So, the animals, why do the people cut trees? To make products very cheap. To make products very cheap. So, the poor animals, they have no place to sleep. Because of less forest, they have no place. So, jungle is the home of wild animals, isn't it, children? Wild animals live in forest. Just like our houses back in the city, how we live in the cities, like that, animals also live in jungle, isn't it, children? Then, sad and disheartened by the state of affairs, Uncle Sandy became very sad, and Uncle Sandy became very sad and disheartened. Disheartened means discouraged or dejected. See, because the state of affairs, because the people's greediness, and he decided to say a silent prayer. Uncle Sandy decided to say silent prayer. Protect these forests, oh dear God, please save them so the animals can live in peace. Saying so, he carried on the high altitude grasslands waiting, and that's where he would find the cat from its hiding. Uncle Sandy decided to do silent prayer for the sake of forest and the wild animals. He prayed God to protect the forests as well as animals from the people. They have to live in peace. So he prayed God. Next, he moved forward on the high altitude grasslands waiting. High altitude means height, great height of grasslands, and that's where he would find the cat from its hiding. Here he thought in grasslands he would find the grey cat. The remotest of places in the whole of the Western Ghats, the grassland so green, Uncle Sandy just sat, staring at the miracle of creation and the beauty of this place. This he felt was really his land of fairy tales. Pat came a tap on his back. He turned to see a face painted black. The remotest of places, remotest means far away or distant place of the Western Ghats. Here grasslands so green. You can also see on the screen, no? Greenery. And Uncle Sandy sat, staring at the miracle of creation. Staring means looking steadily. Miracle means supernatural event. I mean, in Kannada, what we say? Adbhuta Pavada. What was that miracle? The beauty of this place, the creation, miracle of creation, and the beauty of this place. Who created this beautiful grasslands? Yes, the grassland, the beautiful grassland created by God. Isn't it, children? Beauty is the noun form of beautiful. Beautiful is an adjective. So, by seeing the beauty of grassland, he felt it was really the land of fairy tales. Tales means nothing but story. And he felt somebody patted on his back. So he turned to see who was he, and he saw a face painted black. I mean, painted black means here black man. Then, who are you, sir? Uncle Sandy questioned. I'm a tribesman who lives here unquestioned. Oh, but sir, will you be as kind to answer one question I have on my mind? Where can I find the special cat I am looking for? I have seen it only once before. When Uncle Sandy turned back, he saw a person. He asked who was he. Uncle Sandy questioned the person, and the person introduced himself. He was a tribesman. The man introduced himself. He was the tribesman, and he lived here unquestioned. Already I told you here tribesmen lived in the forest under their head. I mean under their chief. So no one questioned them. Then Uncle Sandy asked him about grey cat. I mean mysterious cat. So, and he told once he had seen in Western Ghats. Then Uncle Sandy asked the tribesman about grey cat. Are you talking about Pogyan? He said. Uncle Sandy wasn't sure what he meant. The cat that comes and goes as the mist. Are you referring to that elusive cat that exists? Yes, sir, that's the one, Uncle Sandy affirmed. He was so happy he could have drummed and hummed. Ah, said the tribesman, pointing to the mountain higher up. I have seen the cat over there all of 3 times in close up. Uncle Sandy asked the tribesman about grey cat. So, tribesman asked Uncle Sandy what he was talking about. Pogyan. Already I told you Pogyan means a big cat, grey big cat. And then that cat comes and goes as the mist. And are you referring to that elusive cat that exists? Elusive means difficult to find. The grey cat, it was very difficult to find. Now, Uncle Sandy became very happy. Yes, he told, yes, sir, that's the one. Now he was asking about the same cat, and now he was very happy, and he drummed and hummed. Ah, said the tribesman, point to the mountains higher up. The tribesman pointed to the tip of the mountain, and he told that he had seen that cat there 3 times. In very close, he had seen the grey cat in the tip of the mountain for 3 times. Now Uncle Sandy was feeling extremely blessed. Now he was very happy as he knew about the grey cat. Now Uncle Sandy was feeling extremely blessed. He did a somersault that left the tribesman perplexed. Uncle Sandy was whistling to himself and climbing when he saw two male Nilgiri Thors headbutting. Looking at how well they had adapted to the terrain, Uncle Sandy wished he too was born on the mountains. When he came to know the place of grey cat, he became very happy and he did somersault. What we say in Kannada for somersault? Laga hakodu or palti hudiyodu. And the left the tribesman perplexed. Perplexed means confused and anxious because unable to know understand something. A tribesman was confused because by seeing the attitude of Uncle Sandy, he did somersault also, and he was whistling to himself also and climbing also. So tribesman was confused the behavior by seeing the behavior of Uncle Sandy. Then Uncle Sandy saw two male Nilgiri Thors. Nilgiri Thors means wild Asian goats. They were headbutting. Headbutting means a blow with the forehead. Yes, you can see on the screen. No, both were fighting. And then looking at how well they had adapted to the terrain. Terrain means the lay of land. So Uncle Sandy also wished he too was born on the mountains. See, Uncle Sandy wished he also born on the mountains. Sure, he would find his cat somewhere around here. Uncle Sandy decided to put camera traps all over. Then he slept a good night's sleep under an open twinkling sky on a hillock steep. When he woke up, he ran to his camera traps and checked. Yes, 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 there were images of his cat, the cat in the ghat. Uncle Sandy was sure that he would find his cat somewhere around here in that mountain. So he decided to put cameras trap all over. Yes, you can see, children, you can see the cameras here, no? Here trunk also, trunk of the tree also, and here branch also, isn't it? And he fixed a camera somewhere and he slept a good night's sleep. Slept is the past tense form of sleep. And then under an open twinkling sky on a hillock steep. Hillock means a small hill. Then he woke up. He woke up. Woke is the past tense form of wake. Wake, woke, woken. And he ran to his camera and he checked. In his camera, there was image of his grey cat, the cat in the got. The cat looked the same as it did 10 years ago. Uncle Sandy was happy. Ho ho ho. That's when he felt a tiny snake crawling over his feet. He was startled and realized he had been dreaming in his sleep. Uncle Sandy prayed his dream would come true. Hope he finds his grey cat soon. Don't you? Yes, Uncle Sandy woke up and he checked the camera. He saw the image of his cat, and the cat looked the same. It did 10 years ago. 10 years back, Uncle Sandy visited the Western Ghats when he had seen the grey cat. Isn't it, children? Now also the same cat. Now he was very happy. But when he felt a tiny snake crawling over his feet, children, you can see now on the screen, tiny snake. He felt something crawling on his feet. What was that? Tiny snake. Now he was startled. Startled means something gives shock or surprise. Now he was surprised because, and then he realized he had been dreaming in his sleep. In his dream, he saw the grey cat, the image of grey cat in his camera. Now, Uncle Sandy prayed his dream would come true. Yes, hope he finds his grey cat soon, don't you? Yes, we also hope Uncle Sandy would find his grey cat soon. Soon, opposite, late. I hope you also understood the lesson and you enjoyed the lesson, isn't it, children? Now it's the time for home assignment. First question: why were the trees getting fewer as Uncle Sandy went further into the forest? The trees were getting fewer as Uncle Sandy went further into the forest because people were cutting trees to make cheap products. Second question: why did the tribesman call the cat elusive? The tribesman called the cat elusive because the cat came and went as the mist. Third question: why was Sandy so happy? Uncle Sandy was so happy because he found the grey cat he had been looking for so long. Dear children, watch the video till end and do the given home assignment. Thank you, children.